Start recording. Camera chooser. Camera chooser. Stop recording. Button.
Hey guys, this is Rich Yamamoto back again with another video, and I'm super excited today because this is the beginning of a series that I want to start, and it's VoiceOver on the Mac. Now, I have a MacBook Pro 2018, sorry I'm just moving the camera a little bit, with a lot of the updated specs and stuff, but that doesn't really matter. The difference is that I have a touch bar. So when discussing keyboard commands that involve the function keys, I'm going to discuss that in a later part because I don't have a keyboard with me right now that will let me do the things I need to do. So this first video is kind of just me discussing what we're going to do. And I'm going to show how to log in with VoiceOver on the login window. And in a later video, I will go through how to make VoiceOver speak on the login window. But for now, we're just going to assume that it's already on the login window, which it is by default not going to be. However, we're going to just assume that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the basics of VoiceOver on the Mac and show you how VoiceOver works with different commands, how it responds to different things, and how it works as a screen reader with different various applications. So we're going to look at browsing the internet, sending an email, sending a text message through iMessage. We're going to look at a bunch of different things. We're going to look at basic navigation, adjusting VoiceOver settings, using word processors. We're doing a lot. So today I'm going to just teach you how to log into VoiceOver, or log into the Mac with VoiceOver. Excuse me. And we'll go through how to turn VoiceOver on and off. Now, there's multiple ways of doing this with the MacBooks with the touch bars. So for those who got the touch bar, I have a solution for you. And for those who have the function keys, there is another key command that has been there since day one that will always work and will continue to work. Even though the Macs have started now doing away with the function keys, which I am very, very mad about, even though I love my touch bar. Okay, so we're going to start by logging in to the Mac. Now, I have Boot Camp on here, and what Boot Camp does is it basically is a way for me to run Windows alongside my Mac, or alongside macOS. So I installed that for some other school things that I'm doing. So maybe in a future video, I'll go through switching between.
Window. Enter password. Secure edit text type keyboard focus. Enter password. You are currently on a text field. To enter text in this field, type. This is a secure text field. Text typed into this field will not be displayed and will not be spoken by VoiceOver.
Okay, so we're at the login window already. With these new Macs, they automatically turn on when you open the lid. So that's always nice. What I was saying was, we'll probably go through another video how to swap between both operating systems, and then we'll see what happens from there, what ends up happening with that. But I will probably show you how to go in between if you have Boot Camp. But this is for starters, we're going to be very, very basic, and if you guys want to learn more about the advanced things, just always feel free to post in the comments section. Okay, so we're at the login window. Now, in Catalina, they have updated this so that it automatically throws you into the password field. Well, if you have multiple users, that's going to be somewhat problematic, but if you don't have multiple users, it's no big deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back out of this window. Oh, actually, I can't back out because with this new Catalina update, they know that I only have one user set up on this thing. So I'm going to just log in, I guess. So I can't switch to another user with the username and password because I have none. So I can't show you that little scroll area. But we will go through this a little later on in a more complex way. like more in depth in the login window. But right now I'm just going to log in, and I'm going to show you how to turn VoiceOver on and off. Sorry about the camera, by the way. I'm just kind of moving it around as I'm doing things. So if you get a little dizzy or things like that, I apologize. That last one was very, very jerky, and I apologize for that. So I'm going to set the camera down, and I'm going to log in, and then we're going to learn how to turn VoiceOver on and off, and then that will be the end of this video. Okay, it's logging me in now.
Welcome to Mac.
What that was supposed to say was, welcome to macOS 10, VoiceOver is running. And then it was supposed to throw me into the Finder. I don't know where it threw me, though.
Finder. Desktop. Macintosh XP. Auto.
Oh, and you're probably wondering about that voice that I have on there. I bought that voice. That is not the regular default Alex voice. That is,
CNN. A woman was found dead with an 8-foot python wrapped around her neck in a house that was filled with 140 snakes.
great. There's your random fact for the day. So that's a voice that I bought. So in future videos, when I'm more prepared for this, I will have a more understandable voice set up on here. And sometimes in future videos, to add variety, I'll switch the voice out, just to kind of show you how many options there are before buying voices and stuff, so that come with the Mac, just to show how that there's very, very many options here. So, but for now, I'm just going to show you how to turn VoiceOver on and off. Okay, so for Macs with touch bars, because that's the easiest one for me to discuss right now. For Macs with the touch bar, you are going to press and hold Command, and then tap the power button 3 times.
VoiceOver off. VoiceOver.
Oh.
VoiceOver off. VoiceOver on Finder. Desktop.
There it goes. Okay, so that's one way. Now, for those with the function keys, there's another way, and that is Command F5. So I'm going to find F5 on my touch bar, which I believe is above the 6 key, and then we're going to get to work. This is going to require 3 fingers because I have to use the function key along with this touch bar to get it to activate the F keys. So this is going to be a little different for me, but we'll make it work.
F5 button. VoiceOver off. VoiceOver on Finder. Desktop.
And it works like that. Now, I'll re-demonstrate the Command F5 command once I'm in front of an actual keyboard with function keys, but I just wanted to give you a brief introduction to VoiceOver on the Mac and explain kind of what we have going on here. So
Instagram now. Beyond Mac released 2019. Stop recording. Camera chooser. Camera chooser. Back facing button.
Sorry. So I really am excited about this. Possibly once every week or once every 2 weeks, I'm going to be uploading a new VoiceOver tutorial. And we will see what happens with those as time progresses. If they are popular enough, I will keep doing them. If not, I might still keep doing them just for reference points for people who need them. And then, once those are finished, my goal is to make you a skilled VoiceOver user for if you have a Mac. And then, we might go to VoiceOver on iOS. However, I might be able to do VoiceOver on iOS and VoiceOver on macOS virtually at the same time. That's going to take a little bit more time to figure out how I'm going to do that, but I might be able to do that. We'll see what happens. But that is today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully next week I will have another tutorial out on VoiceOver Basics. So in the next part, we're going to discuss the Mac keyboard, and we're going to discuss VoiceOver's keyboard help and how to navigate how to do very, very basic navigation with VoiceOver with the quick navigation. So,
Camera chooser. Back facing. Button.
that's what we're going to do. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video. And for those who have vision, who somehow have stumbled upon my channel, I don't know how helpful this will be for you, but if you find it helpful, you can let me know. And if you want to hear more about it, about VoiceOver, well, it's all going to be coming. So, with that all out of the way, that's the end of this video, and I will see you in the next one.
Stop recording. Button.